Brian Wampler with Wampler Pedals here with Brian Bonds from Florida Georgia Line. I wanted to run through his rig real quick and kind of check out what he's using here on tour. And I know they're getting ready to go on a big headline tour, so it may change a little bit. But on this specific tour, let's start with the guitars and kind of check out what you're using.
All right. Kind of go all across the board what I got. We'll start with some of the more out there things. I love this.
That's awesome.
Grover Jackson, he started a new company. And so when I was talking to them, like, no one in country is really playing Polka Dot Flying V. Like, I grew up listening, Randy Rhoads is one of my favorites.
Absolutely.
So I got this, I love it. Has a Floyd Rose on it, which makes me really happy because you do a lot of that kind of stuff. It's totally uncalled for, but man, it's just so much fun to do. So yeah, it's polka dot on all the way in the back.
That's great, yeah.
I love it. I just like this because it's different. It's the James Hetfield Signature Series.
Yeah.
I grew up on, it was a perfect blend of metal and country growing up. So I'm like, all right, if I can play in a country band, but look like I'm in a metal band, maybe play a couple metal guitars too. Like, so yeah, I like this one. It just feels great. It just has that, it hangs. You put it on, you're like, I like it. Still kind of outside of the box. There's something about this guitar. It just has, it has this twang to it that I can't even, I don't know what it is. I play this one on Cruise.
Okay.
Most people are like, oh, cool, Cruise, a big country song, and come out with a damn Dracula guitar on it. But man, it just, you can get a twang out of this that rivals any Telecaster. It's unreal, yeah. So, big fan of that guitar. This is another one of Grover's from GJ2. I talked to him, I was like, I just want a Strat style, but I want it to look like it's been drugged behind the bus.
Right.
So this is only like 3 months old, but it's, they did an awesome job of just beating up. And
Everything looks really good.
Yeah, I don't know what they did to do it, and I don't care, and I don't ask questions, but it looks awesome, and it sounds really, really cool. All right, this is one of my absolute favorites. This is a Bad Bart. And when he talked to me about, he wanted to build me a guitar, and he goes, I'll let you pick, the pickups and the neck shape. Other than that, he goes, if you give me complete creative control, I want to get you a guitar that's totally you. It's like, okay. I was a little nervous, and then I opened the case. I'm like, what? So we got the black and the blonde for my hair.
Right.
And this is what really blew my mind. My tattoos are actually, I'm covered in tattoos.
Yeah.
So my tattoos are the binding on the side here. So that's
awesome.
Yeah, this is a killer guitar, man. I absolutely love it. Let me go through a couple more. Some of these I kind of revolve different nights just depending on what I feel like. Just got this not too long ago. I really love it. It's PRS, satin finish, faded blue jean. This thing is really, really cool, and I like just no finish. The back of the neck is just super, super smooth. And this, I don't know what it is, but no finish on or something. Man, when you play it, the note just blossoms. You can hit something like bend a note during a solo, and it just has this feedback out of nowhere. That's a welcome feedback. Let me clarify, not an annoying one. Let's see what else we got here. Then, I don't know if you can see a theme here or not. As a kid, I loved horror movies and Metallica. I was like, wait, what? I get that on a guitar? Okay. So yeah, it's my favorite thing in the world to like chicken pick on a guitar like this. Because usually when we play, I have a mohawk and all that.
Right.
We're like, what? We come out just like, all this chicken picking madness. So whenever I have to do that, I make sure it's on a guitar like this. That people are like, what's happening? But man, this is a killer guitar. I love the fact that it's just one knob.
Yeah.
And they're just like, I love it.
You like EMGs a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I do. They sound really good. I like, when you're playing with a lot of lights, a lot of things going on. They just, it works out really well. And most of my guitars too, I'm a child of the 80s. Have really, really thin necks. Because I'm a total pansy. I can't deal with like the old Les Paul, the baseball bat. Like it's a little too painful for me. But so yeah, I like to keep most of my necks pretty thin. But, so yeah, that's pretty much the guitars.
Well, cool.
And like I say, that's the guitars for now.
Right.
Till we get another vault, and then
And you
a
get
whole
more.
bunch more goodies and stuff that we don't need out
So
here.
your headline tour, you may actually have more guitars then?
I hope so.
Cool.
I'd like to be that guy who just makes Jimmy, my guitar tech, just make his life a living. Just like
Make them running back and forth.
it's like, do you really need this on this? No, but it looks cool. No. No, honestly, most of them do serve a purpose. So like, you know how it is. Certain guitars have certain sounds, and it is like I like to joke about, it's for the looks and all that. But at the end of the day, they really do have certain sounds. So.
Cool. Very cool.
Yes, that's Guitar World.
Well, let's check out your pedals real quick.
All right. It's really simple. I went through the phase of like having a pedal board that was actually bigger than all that. At the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I just need a handful of things to cover, a couple different tones, and I just got tired of lugging everything around. I'm like, I just found a couple of things that I really like, and I've just stuck with it. The old standard nerdy ball volume. It's like, I think when anyone becomes a real guitar player, like you get your driver's license, they ask you a few guitar questions, and that's the pedal you get with your driver's license. This right here is a Plexi drive. I'm not sure who this guy is.
I heard those are junk.
Yeah, what is it? This thing is phenomenal. Funny story about this. The first time I ever played this pedal was through a stock Fender Deluxe. Completely stock. And stepped on the pedal like it, room volume, like civilized volume. And it sounded like I was playing a Marshall, and I was blown away. And what I couldn't believe, it wasn't only like, not just the sound of a Marshall, it felt like I was playing a Plexi. It's like, is this real life? Is this really happening? And I was floored. So like now, having out here on the road with my rig when we can really crank it up, it just does the same thing, just only better. It's unreal.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. Here's King of the Britons. A buddy of mine, studio guy, swore by this pedal. I was like, okay, and came upon it. Tyler, our other guitar player, this was actually his for a while, and I was just kind of lusting over it, and I like it. It's really cool. Once again, just kind of that really Marshall-y kind of British thing going on. All right, this pedal right here, I will say, is responsible for paying my mortgage, car payment, you name it. This right here, if I only had one pedal that, for Florida Georgia Line, we're like coming up from the days of us touring in BK's Tahoe. This was it. And a buddy of mine, Derek Williams, with Jake Owen.
Yeah.
He turned me on to it, and I was blown away. Because, we were doing like a lot of smaller shows and some fly dates, and we weren't quite at the level where we could always get what we wanted, backline, and I plugged that in, and no matter what, I'm like, it's like having a triple rack. It was unreal. Without a doubt, this is my, that's my pedal, man. I love it.
Thank you.
Here's just a Line 6 M9. I like it. I just like it's pretty simple, everything. Apparently you can control the space shuttle with this and stuff, but I have 2 delays and a tremolo on it. I just like that it's convenience. Doesn't take up much real estate on the board, and since I'm a total nerd, I love the fact that wherever I tap the tempo at, when I turn it back on, the next city, it's still in that same tempo, and it's little things like that. I'm like, okay, I like it. And a standard tuner, which I don't know if you've heard my playing. I apparently don't use that really often because I'm never into it. So, yeah, but that's my board. It's pretty simple.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But what I have, I absolutely love.
All right, so you got a couple Black Stars, and is that a Black Star cab too?
Yeah, Black Star 412. When we started this tour, or the Here's to the Good Times, the headlining tour last fall, I'm like, all right, we actually have semis, I can bring out more than just a little head and stuff like that. So I bought this triple head case, which was awesome. I had 3 different amps, and after about 2 weeks of like stepping on all these pedals, like, okay, this was fun. But really, this is what I use. Everything you hear is from the Black Star. It's a Series 100.
Wow.
It's such a killer amp. The clean channel on this, I love it. You can see how I have it up here, just diming the gate, and it just breaks up just a little bit, man. And it takes pedals great.
Really?
You know, like the drive on it is phenomenal too. But I'm pretty much just kind of clean channel dimed and just like adding some dirt from that.
Cool.
They're actually in this gaping hole right here. There's usually another one of those. They're actually sending me one that's going right there.
Is
So
that as a backup? Just use it as a backup?
yeah. The down here is the Black Star, the HT series, which is also a phenomenal amp. I use this. This was when I was like going back and forth between all of them, like, and I love that amp, man. It sounds great, and that's another one that the drive that's built in there is just really, really cool. But at the end of the day, this is pretty much that's everything you're hearing just coming out of. So,
what speakers are in here? Do you know?
Greenbacks.
Greenbacks.
Yeah. So I just kind of that whole Marshall thing. It's really funny because they all make fun of me because when it comes to gear, I mean, as you can probably tell, I'm pretty clueless. Like, I know what I like, but I'm not sure why I like it and stuff like that. And so after like hanging out with Shirley, who's the ultimate gear nerd, he goes, "Oh, you like this?" I'm like, Do I? So yeah, it's been a fun learning process. But apparently, I like Marshall-esque sounding things. So,
yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty simple.
Well, cool. Well, I appreciate you taking time, man.
Oh, no problem, man. Thank you so much,
Right.
dude.
Thanks.
Thank you.